session. Okay, guys, now give me just 1 second. I will prepare the listening recording. Give me, okay, where it is. Okay, here it is.
Now listen to a conversation between a student and a professor.
Guys, is the sound good? Girls, are you there? Can you hear?
It's good. Teacher.
Is there any problem with the sound? Okay, thank you, Fabiana, Madeleine, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, guys, let's start then. Pay attention carefully.
Hi, Professor. Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, Carla. What's going on?
Well, as you know, this has been a really difficult class for me, and I'm really nervous about the final coming up. I'm scared I'm going to fail this class, but I have to pass or I'll have to take an extra class next semester, and I know that would be difficult. I was wondering if you could help me prepare or figure out a way to at least make sure I'll pass.
Yes, I've noticed this class hasn't been easy for you. I'm glad you came to me because the last thing I want is for any of my students to fail the course. What have you been doing to prepare for the final?
Well, I'm studying in the library whenever I can, but I feel like I just don't understand the information. I'm only taking this intro to biology class because I need to fulfill my science requirement. I'm a French major and science just doesn't make sense to me. I'm really scared I'm not going to do well on the final. Is there any way I could do some extra credit to help my grade?
I'm sorry, Carla, but there will be no opportunities for extra credit. If I let you do something, I would have to let everyone in the class do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand, I guess.
Why don't you see if you can study with some other students in the class? I'm sure Martin or Sarah would be willing to help you. They seem to have an excellent grasp on the material.
I could. I kind of feel bad asking. I know Sarah is in the student government and Martin is on the soccer team, so I feel like they're both really busy.
Well, if you don't feel comfortable working with them, you could always go to the student center and have them help you find a tutor. You would have to pay, but it's really cheap since they are student tutors and subsidized by the school.
I guess I could do that. I really can't afford to fail this class, so I think I'm going to have to invest in a tutor.
I know many students who have done well after working with one of the student tutors. If you decide to go that route, I'm sure you will benefit as well.
I hope so. Thanks, Professor.
Of course, Carla. Good luck.
No.
Okay, guys. Did you take notes? Was everything clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now let's practice. Let's see the questions, okay? I will give you some time to answer. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you will have 4 minutes to answer these 2 questions. After that, I will change the page and you will be able to see the rest of the questions, okay? Okay, you can start 3 minutes from now on. Write your answers on a separate piece of paper. Okay, guys, are you ready? Did you finish answering these questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, there you have the 3 questions that are missing. Please, you have 7 minutes to answer. Okay, please start. Okay, guys, did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, guys, now please write all your answers in a message and send it to the chat box of Zoom, okay? Okay, there are 8 people in the class, and I can only see 5 answers. So please, the rest, send your answers, please. Okay, guys, now let's check the answers, okay? Please, Camila Encinas, can you help me reading question number 1?
Okay, just the question, right?
Just the question and your answer, please.
Okay. What problem is the student having? I choose letter C.
Okay, she might fail her biology class if she doesn't do well on the final exam, okay? Thank you. What about you, Daniela?
I chose C too.
Okay, thank you. Fabi Galdo, what about you?
Yes, for me is letter C too.
Okay, let's see now the answer. Please, Fabiana Helmino Campo, be ready to help me reading the question, okay? The answer.
Okay. 1. C. Well, as you know, this has been a really difficult class for me, and I'm really nervous about the final coming up. I'm scared that I'm going to fail the class, but I have to pass, or I'll have to take an extra class next semester, and I know that would be so difficult.
Okay, that was a fragment of the conversation you just have just heard, okay? So, according to this fragment, what was the answer? Letter C. Good job, the ones who chose this answer, okay? That's why the letter C was the answer, okay? Thank you, Fabiana. Now, let's see who can help me here. Laura, are you there?
Yes,
Please, question number 2. The question
okay,
and your answer.
perfect. Why does Carla mention that Sarah is in the student government and Martin is on the soccer team? I chose letter B to emphasize that they are busy and may not have time to help her study.
Okay, nice, thank you. What about you? What do you think, Natalia?
I choose option B too.
Okay, thank you. Finally, Madeleine.
The same, teacher, option B.
Okay, let's see the answer now. Okay, please, Jimena Jordan, can you help me reading answer number 2?
B, possible solution. Why don't you see if you can study with some other students in the class? I'm sure Martin or Sarah would be willing to help you. They seem to have an excellent grasp on the material. I kind of feel bad asking. I know Sarah is in studying government and Martin is on the soccer team. So I feel like they are both but really busy.
Okay, busy, remember that. Really busy.
Sorry.
Okay, so what you have just heard is the fragment of the conversation in which you can find the answer to this question. So letter B was the answer. Good job for the ones who chose this option. Let's move on to question number 3 now. Now I want, let's see. Madeleine, can you help me reading question number 3?
Okay, well, why does a student say she's taking this class? And my answer is letter A, to fulfill a liberal arts requirement.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Fabiana?
I'm not sure in this question, but I choose a letter C so she can decide if she wants to major in science.
Okay, no problem. We will be checking the answer just in a moment. Thank you. Finally, Laura, what was your answer?
I choose letter A to
Okay,
fulfill the library arts requirement.
okay, thank you. Now let's see the answer. For this question, A was the answer. Let's read why, okay? I'm gonna read that. The answer is said explicitly in the conversation. I am only taking this intro to biology class because I need to fulfill my science requirement. I am a French major and science just doesn't make sense to me. So letter A was the answer to this question. This is a question in which you have to imply, okay, from context. I understand that maybe it's kind of confusing because French is not related to liberal arts, right? But consider this aspect. In USA, not here maybe, but in USA, there are some universities that consider languages as part of arts, okay? They are included in the arts department of the university. So that's why letter A was the answer to this question, okay? Liberal arts is not mentioned in the conversation, but French is mentioned. French is a language. A language belongs to the liberal arts department. So you are implying there, okay? So be careful with this kind of questions. You have to imply from context, as I told you. Is it clear, guys or girls? The ones who chose a different answer. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
It's clear.
Okay, I hope you understood, okay? No problem. It is, actually, it's really nice to make mistakes. Why? Because of that mistake, I am explaining why letter A is the answer and you are learning. So that is the point here. That is the point of this practice, okay? So let's move on to question number 4 now. Let's go with Natalia Lanza. Please, can you help me reading question number 4?
What does the professor suggest Scarlett do? Select 2. I choose option A and option D.
Thank you. Jimena Jordan, what were your answers?
Option B and option D.
Okay, Fabi Galdo, what were your answers?
For me, was A and B.
Now let's see the answers. 4, please. I want Madeleine, can you help me reading answer number 4?
Okay, why don't you see if you can study with some other students in the class? I'm sure Martin and Sarah would be willing to help you. They seem to have an excellent grasp on the material. I kind of feel bad asking. I know Sarah is in student government and Martin is on the soccer team, so I feel like they are both really busy. Well, if you don't feel comfortable working with them, you could always go to the student center and have them find you a tutor. You would have to pay, but it's really cheap since they are student tutors and subsidized by school.
Okay, so considering this fragment of the conversation, A and B were the answers. Let's take a look at the options, okay? As I told you guys, you have to, in conversations, you have to look for the problem and the possible solutions or suggestions. So this question has to do with those solutions. So what I told you in the review is true, right? So be careful with this question as well. The answers were explicitly stated, but you have to take notes on them because those are the solutions. Okay, guys, girls? Thank you, Madeleine, for reading. Now, finally, let's read question number 5. Jimena Jordan, can you help me reading?
What is the professor implying when he says that Martin and Sarah have an excellent grasp on the material? I choose a letter C.
They will be good tutors for Carla, okay? Let's see, Daniela. Daniela Reyes, please, your answer.
I have a big doubt in this one, but I chose A. They have a strong grip on their textbooks.
Okay, thank you. Finally, let's go with Camila. Camila, are you there?
Yes, teacher, sorry.
No problem. Read, please.
Number 5, right?
Yes.
What is the professor implying when he says that Martin and Sarah have an excellent grasp on the material?
Okay, what was your answer?
B.
Okay, B, they understand the material well. Okay, we have different perspectives in these questions. One person chose letter A, other person B, and another person letter C as answers. Let's see what the answer was. Fabiana, please, can you help me reading question answer number 5?
Yes, C, detail. Although it's true, the professor is telling Carla that Martin and Sarah understand the material well. The point he is trying to make is that they will be good tutors for Carla or good people to ask for help with studying. Why don't you see if you can study with some other students in the class? I'm sure Martin or Sarah would be willing to help you. They seem to have an excellent grasp on the material.
Okay, thank you. Please, willing, okay? Not willing, willing to help you. Okay. That's it. Please consider that, okay? Apart from that, excellent, thank you. Now, so letter C was the answer. Do you understand why, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's read.
Yes.
What is the professor implying when he says that Martin and Sarah have an excellent grasp on the material? Okay. In this fragment, is he mentioning the word tutor? Yes or no?
No.
No, it is implicit, well, right? He is suggesting that the woman asks Martin and Sarah for help. Why? Because they have an excellent grasp on the material. So he is implying that they can be good tutors for her. Okay, so this is another question in which you have to be really careful, okay? Because you have to imply from context. Let's see the options that you had. They have a strong grip on their textbooks. Okay, this is probably true. They understand the material well. It is also true. They are the best students in the class. Did the professor mention that they were the best students?
No,
No, he didn't, right? He didn't mention it. But Probably they are the best students in the class. And because of that, he is suggesting the woman to ask for help. Okay, so be careful with this kind of questions. Okay, you have to imply. Okay, girls, good job. Thank you for helping me with the reading. Now we're going to continue practicing. Okay, today we're going to practice only with conversations. On Friday, we're going to continue practicing with lectures. Okay, so I hope you apply all these things that I am telling you now so that you can improve and perform better next time. Okay, so give me just 1 second. I will find the rest of the questions and the listening recording as well. Okay, here it is. Now, please have at hand your piece of paper and your pen so that you can listen.
Now listen to a conversation between a student and a career advisor.
Is the sound good, girls?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. We can start then. Please pay attention carefully, take notes.
Hi, welcome to the Career Center. How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm a senior and I'm trying to apply for some jobs. I don't want to have to worry about finding something over the summer after graduation. I saw a flyer the other day somewhere on campus that said you were offering resume reviews and that I could just drop in whenever to get some help with my resume.
That's smart of you to get a head start. We do offer drop-in resume review, but that's only on Thursdays. And since today is Friday, of course you're going to have to come back next Thursday.
Oh no, really? Darn, I was really hoping to get some help. There is one job in particular that I want to apply for, but the deadline is next Tuesday. So I need to get help with my resume before then.
Well, what I could do is make you an appointment to meet with the career advisor. That will be better anyways, because then you can meet for an hour or so and discuss any questions you may have.
That sounds amazing. When do you think I can get an appointment?
Let me take a look at our calendar here. Ooh, I hate to say this, but it looks like all of our advisors are fully booked until Wednesday.
No one is available until Wednesday? Yikes, that's too late also. I mean, I guess I could make an appointment anyway since I'll be applying to other jobs in the future. But what should I do about this one? I have no idea how to write a good resume, and the job application is due Tuesday.
Why don't I put you down on the wait list? So that way, if anyone cancels or something opens up, I will call you right away. In the meantime, you could try having a friend or family member help you out, or talk to someone you know who has written a resume before. That's probably your best bet.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. Well, thanks anyway. And please put me down for the appointment on Wednesday.
Will do, and I will call you if anything opens up sooner. Have a great day.
Okay, girls. Did you take notes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now it is time to see the questions, okay? Okay, there you can see the 3 questions, okay? You will have 7 minutes to answer these questions. After that, I will go down to show you question number 4 and 5. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you can start. Okay, guys, can I go down?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, there you have question number 4. 1 more minute. Okay, now let's go to question number 5, okay? Please, you can start. 1 more minute. Okay, guys, time's up. Did you finish?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now please, as you did previously, send all your answers in one message, okay? Do that. And meanwhile, I will be calling the attendance. And also I will release the daily survey of today, okay? So please wait for me, okay? Let's see. Send your answers, please. Then I will be calling the attendance. And finally, I will release the daily survey. Okay, guys, thank you for all your answers. 2 people are missing, please. Now I'm creating the daily survey. I will be calling the attendance in a moment, okay? Okay, guys, now, meanwhile, how was the exercise? Was it easy, difficult? Tell me.
For me, this conversation be more easy. than the other one. Maybe for the topic.
Okay, maybe because of the topic. Okay, thank you. What about the rest?
In my
Yes,
case, it was
was a little bit difficult. Oh, harder than the other.
Okay, for another person, it was harder. Okay, thank you. What about the rest? Is there any question that was problematic for you? Maybe?
It was a little harder for me because I got a little lost in the part when they are talking about all the days. So I couldn't get in my notes everything.
Ah, okay, entiendo, entiendo. Interesting. Thank you for your comment. What about the rest? Any other comment?
for me, this conversation was easy. However, like in the questions, like I had some difficulty to answer because there were like, especially in the last questions, there were like two possible options that may be the correct ones. So that's something that makes me it's difficult for me because there are some notions that may be similar in some way.
Okay, I understand. Yes, it happens most of the time when we have maybe 2 or 3 choices that can be correct as well. So we have to look for the most complete one in that case. Okay, most of the time. Okay, guys, I will be calling the attendance now and releasing the daily survey, okay? So please, I would really appreciate you complete this daily survey. And after that, you will be able to leave the session, okay? Let me save this, okay. Now I will release. Tell me.
Sorry, teacher. Could you send us the answers of the last listening, please?
Yes, I will. We will be checking this exercise at the beginning of the class next Friday, okay? On Friday. So don't worry, we will be checking. And at the end of the week, I will be sending all the answers so that you can check by yourselves, okay?
Okay, thanks, teacher.
You're welcome. Now let's check the attendance and then you will be able to leave. Let's see. Aguilar Medina Madeleine.
Here.
Okay. Flores Quiroz Janet. Okay, not here. Let's see. Jordan Valdivian Jimena.
Here.
Okay. Ocampo Alguero Fabiana Helmin.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. And let's see the other course, which is, I think this is the course. No, this is the course. Okay. Arce Baptista Valeria. Not here. Condori Medina Yandira Marian. Not here as well. Encinas Montesinos Camila Natalia.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Galdo Espinosa Fabiola.
Here.
Okay. González Deza Gabriel Kenio. Not here. Lanza Murillo Natalia.
Here.
Okay. Mercado Escobar Laura Remy.
Here.
Okay. And finally, Reyes Daniela.
Here.
Okay. So, guys, thank you. Girls, thank you for attending. Thank you for participating as well. We will continue practicing on Friday. If you have any question, any problem, any doubt, I am here to help. Feel free to ask. If not, you can leave the session. That's all. See you next Friday, okay? Have a nice rest of the week.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.